I came today to tell you about a family I spoke with not long ago. Things had begun to shift for them. Income had increased. New opportunities opened. Doors that had been closed for years finally unlocked. By every measure, breakthrough had arrived. However, 2 years later, they were back where they started. Not because breakthrough wasn't real, not because God didn't show up, but because nothing was put in place to hold the increase. Breakthrough is not the finish line, friends. It is the beginning of stewardship. Here's what I've seen over and over again. Many families experience genuine moments of increase. Income goes up. The business takes off. Promotion comes through. Finally. But without preparation, those breakthroughs can disappear just as quickly as they came. Why? Because blessing without stewardship creates instability. I'm going to say that again. Blessing without stewardship creates instability. We are really good as believers at believing God for the next level. We are not always as good at building the structure to sustain it. That gap is costing families generationally. So, I'm going to show you what it looks like when breakthrough arrives, but there's no structure to hold it. There are 3 signs. The first sign, your family is not protected if something happened to you. Income is coming in, maybe more than ever before. But if you were gone tomorrow, would your family be financially stable? Would the mortgage be covered? Not just for next month, but for next year and the years to come? Would your children's future be secured? Breakthrough without protection is fragile. One unexpected event can erase years of progress. Life insurance and income protection strategies exist specifically for this purpose, not as products, as structures to build and to hold what God has given you. I want to say that again. Life insurance and income protection strategies are structures to hold what God has given you and the increase that He's bringing. Sign number 2, that breakthrough has come, but you're not prepared. You have no clear financial structure or strategy. What do I mean by that? Your accounts are scattered. There's no clear plan for where things go. Money comes in, but there's no system to protect it, to grow it, and direct it toward legacy. Proverbs 31 shows us a different model. The woman described there is both spiritually grounded and financially strategic. Watch, she considers a field and buys it. From her profits, she plants a vineyard. She does not just pray for provision, she builds with wisdom. Wisdom in Proverbs 31 is not abstract. It is transactional. The tools available to us look different today, but the principle is exactly the same. Protect, grow, outlast. Sign number 3, that breakthrough arrives and you are not prepared or you do not have a structure. You have no legacy plan. What do I mean by that? No will, no living trust. If you own a home, you need a living trust. No clarity on what transfers, not even a conversation about what happens after, what transfers to whom and how. Proverbs 13:22 says, a good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children. Friends, that is multi-generational vision. Legacy is not built at the end of life. It is built in the decisions you make right now, whether you're 30 or whether you're 60. It's not too early to begin to plan, and it's definitely not too late. I'm proof of that. Let me ask you something directly, not as a financial professional, as someone who has sat with enough families to know that these questions are the ones that matter. Question number 1. If something happened to you tomorrow, would your family be financially protected? Not eventually, right now, today. Question number 2. Do your finances have structure and clarity? Is there a strategy, not just for income, but to protect, to grow, to outlast? Do you know where things go and why? Question number 3. Are you building something that will outlast you? Not just for your children, but for their children. Is there a legacy plan in place? These are not trick questions. They are diagnostic ones. If you found yourself hesitating on any of them, that hesitation is information. It means breakthrough is present, but there's no structure yet set up to keep it. Things need to come together. That is the gap that we can close together. I want to tell you about something coming up next month that will help in this endeavor. It's called Position for Harvest. How to align spiritually and financially for the next wave of provision. I'm believing for it, are you? How to build the structures that God wants to release to you. How to move from breakthrough into legacy, intentionally, strategically, and with a plan. Details are coming. Watch for them. In the description below, there'll be a link for you to register. It's a free event. If this video today resonated, that workshop is for you. Breakthrough, friends, is not a designation. It is the beginning of the next stewardship. And that stewardship requires structure, protection for your family, clarity for your finances, a legacy plan that carries your name forward. That is stewardship. That is covenant wealth. If you are ready to close the gap between where you are and where your breakthrough is trying to take you, I created a simple tool called Discover Your Financial Stage in 4 minutes. Really, 4 minutes. It will reveal exactly where you are on the covenant wealth ladder. The link to the tool, the assessment, is in below this video. And if you want to go deeper, book a free consultation. I'd love to talk to you about where you're at and how I can help you to move forward. The link to make a consultation is below as well. It's free. Subscribe if you have seen this video for the very first time. We'd love to have you be a part of our community. Every week, I release a teaching on financial stewardship and legacy building for people who take both their faith and their finances seriously. They're not to be separated. They are to be together. Say this with me. I declare that the breakthrough in my life will not be wasted. I am a faithful steward of what God has released to me. My family is protected. My finances have structure, or they will have structure. The wealth I carry will transfer intentionally, strategically, and with purpose. I am not behind. I am being positioned. This is my next stewardship, and I will build with wisdom. Friends, I look forward to seeing you next month for Position for Harvest. Until then, God bless you. This is Sharon.